The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Aker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Flyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
It's finally starting to feel like May here in Wisconsin, and we have some more soccer for you. Flyweight conference action between the Vikings of Winnebago Lutheran Academy and the Crusaders of Central Wisconsin Christian out here at Mulder Field. Got Kaya down there on the field with a beautiful shot to start. Cameron Hatcher doing the main camera and the color commentary tonight alongside Justin Schwartzman and Gage Runty joining us soon. First half soccer action. We had some last week. Back up top today. Once again up in the air, about 35 feet up. Beautiful.
35?
I don't know. 20?
Maybe with the hill
30?
here.
Yeah, with the hill. I don't know.
We're up here, though. The crow's nest.
The crow's nest? Yeah, that's a good way to say it. It's nice today. It's a little windy, but beautiful weather. It was 79 degrees when I hit the links this morning at 10:45. Got a little bit fried at the Brewer game yesterday. The Crusaders picked up a big-time victory at Miller Park on a walk-off sacrifice fly. Saw a conference title be won in softball yesterday as well. It has been a fun day. It's going to be a fun weekend as well on JLS. A week got upcoming. But we got a soccer match for you in just a few moments. Going to take a short break back after this on RP and JLS.
Team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment. We know you put your Kuhn Knight equipment to work, and it may be in need of some extra attention. Make sure to inspect bearings, knives, hammers, and other high-wear parts to keep your machine running at its best. Genuine Kuhn Knight parts, proudly made in the USA, are now available at Gruett's Equipment, your Kuhn Knight dealer in Potter, Eden, Waupun, and Watertown. Invest in quality with original Kuhn Knight parts designed specifically for your machine. Stop in or call your favorite Gruett's Equipment location. For more information today.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920.
Welcome back here to CWC. Starting in goal for the Vikings of WLA will be number 1, Elena Schultz. Starting at forward will be Lindley Jerabek. At midfield/4 will be Lola Rich. Saw her a couple times today. Ava Belk will start at the midfield position, and then I lost the numbers. They got them on their shorts. It's so hard for anybody to see. I got 11. Oh, we got 11. That's Miriam Borgward getting the start as well. And then I can see a number 20 down there, right, Cam?
I got a 12 and a 15.
15, there
20.
we go. Madeline Schwefel, as well as Lucy
13.
Brock.
And is that a 22 on the end? I can't. It's kind of hard to
22,
tell.
yep,
the numbers
that's
on the
22.
shorts.
It's Annie Heinzelman. I can't tell who that second to last one. It's got to be Mackenzie Pieper if they're going in number order. For the Crusaders, Cam, take it away.
Kylie Beer in goal. Number 2. Who's number 2 for CWC? You got that roster? I can't see this far.
That is Elise Tibby.
Elise Tibby. And then number 4, Alana Vree. Number 5, Natalie Lirum. Number 7, Lauren Rice. Number 8, Kate Westra. Number 9, Bella Skalma. Number 10, Ellie Perry. Oh, sorry, I messed that. 7 is Jenna Scouten. 12 is Lauren Rice. My apologies. And number 20, Linnea Lyncher. And rounding things out for the Crusaders, number 23, Addie Smits.
Yeah, these two teams sit in that top portion of the Flyweight Conference this year in soccer, Cam. This is a much anticipated matchup for the second time this year.
Absolutely is. Lot riding on this game. Girls should be ready for it. You know, it's we were here, I guess it's been a week ago, watching them play Waupun out here. 20 shots on goal that game and still managed to walk away with a loss. Waupun scored early in that game, but the girls are keyed up for this game. They understand the importance of it and looking to win here on this home field.
Half number 1 ready to get underway. Opening kick brought to you by, I don't got one of those. I'm really waiting for the day where I have one. Cam.
Can I shore this up somehow? It's a little wobbly in here.
Well,
I don't like
that's got to be you got to fix the whole kit and caboodle.
Oh, buddy, I don't like that wobble.
It'll be all right. It's good. It's the Vikings ball to start. They will work from north to south. Oh, that's pretty good. That would be right to left on your radio dial. Left to right go the Crusaders. Aha!
Look at you go.
I know. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. It is Taylor Larange to kick it off, and the Vikings start with the ball. Coming their way with Jarabek. Knocked away to Smith. Smith's to Rice in the middle of the field. Rice on the outside on the right side. Tries to get by the Vikings defender. She cuts her off. Rice plays it between the legs. Tries to get through. Down the outside, out of that back line, throws one towards the cage and gobbled up by Schultz. Good opening attack from the Crusaders after a good defensive play to start. Schultz punts it away into the wind, and it looks like it went nowhere with the way the wind's blowing. Smits knocks the Viking player off the ball, kicks into the middle of the field. It is knocked away again by the Vikings. It comes to Tibby. Tibby drops it back. And Lencher on the far side, Cam.
Yep,
20? Yep,
number
right.
20 over there, Linnea Lencher.
I want to make sure I remember her name. I struggled with her name the last time we did.
Yeah. I told her she had to make sure to go back and listen to it just so you could see how good it was.
Oh, wow. No, not at all. Tibby goes back to Lencher. Lencher drops it back behind midfield. They go up the sideline. Crusaders trying to work an offensive set here. Just trying to move the ball around a little bit. Picked off by Heinzelman. Played back to her, taken away by Lencher. Submitted into this one. Ball goes off of Scouten. Played into the middle of the field to Rice. Rice, one touch to the outside. Too far for the outstretching leg on the far side of the Crusaders player. Scalma, there we go. Yeah. I really should have brought tape up here so I could tape these down. Good defensive play by Tibby to take that one away from the Vikings.
We need a good amount of tape up here today.
Yeah, with the way you can, folks at home, we apologize. I can't do too much when we got Mach 100 winds coming in here. Through ball a little bit too far for the Vikings attackers. It's played to this near side sideline. It's picked up by Alana Vree. Keeps it in. It just finds its way to roll out. Too much spin on that one, Cam.
Got away from, I believe that was Natalie Learham there. And Alana tried to chase it down. Just like you said, a little too much English on this short grass.
We'll work on it. Short grass. It does look good down there. I wanted to cut that grass.
I don't know. I wish they'd cut their lines a little straighter.
What does that mean?
Hopefully you can't see them from here. If you can't see it, I'm not telling you.
Didn't make any of the kids do it?
Absolutely not.
Don't trust them to go straight, do you?
Absolutely not.
It'll be Pieper to throw in for the Vikings. It's in just outside the box. It's picked up by Jarabek. Jarabek in the near side corner, off the foot of Tibby. Comes back to Schwefel. Schwefel bumped off the ball by Vree, trying to keep it alive on that baseline. Good job by the Crusaders, boxing out Schwefel. Vree kicks it off her own foot, tries to go to Smith. Smith keeps it in, kicks through the middle of the field to Rice. Rice drops it back to Tibby. Tibby going to switch the play and go across the field. Scalma in the middle to Rice. Rice pokes it forward, tries to use her speed. The Vikings defense knocks it back into safety. It's Lucy Brock back there defending for the Vikings and will clear away to the sideline. They'll take the header. Or the throw-in. Header, what am I talking about? We're getting there.
We're getting there.
It has been a long time.
Foreshadowing.
Well, I haven't seen a header in girls soccer yet. I'm waiting for one. Picked up by Larange. Larange had it knocked away. Kicked forward, Larange got space, but she's offsides. Played by the Crusaders. Getting a little physical out there. I like to see that early. It's Jarabek. Drops it back. Ball goes forward, and again, offsides is Larange, and the whistle will blow.
Good call from the sideline official over there, Matt Hoffman.
He's been all over it so far.
He is all over the place, man. And one of the hardest working guys at CWC.
A math teacher, isn't he?
Absolutely.
All right. Look at me. Becoming a Crusader.
The GOAT.
Oh, and that one goes right through the wickets of Smiths. We're going British on this one. The wickets. Nutmegged, yeah, nutmegged. That's the technical soccer term. Play forward, looking for Scouten. Bumps the Viking off the ball, goes to Smits on the outside. Again, Vikings doing a great job not letting a free run here for the Crusaders. Vikings defense plays it forward. Vree knocks it down. It comes to Jerabek. Jerabek kicks it off the legs of Vree and out of bounds. Throw it in on that near sideline. Pass Schwefel. She'll pick a free run. Vree trying to cut her off. Schwefel into the box. Good defensive play by Vree to get a piece of it. Tibby works quickly. Gets it over to Skalma, right back to Tibby. Good give and go. Through the middle of the field, the Crusaders turn it over. The Vikings look to work quickly. They'll go to the outside. Into the box alone. The Vikings with a shot off the iron. Off the woodwork, as they say. We're really getting into the soccer terms. Played enough FIFA to get there. Everything you hear is from FIFA. That's what we're going to tell everybody at home. Smits plays it forward. Rice kicks it up the sideline, looking for Scouten. She'll keep it in. Scouten with speed down the outside, tries to switch the play to the box, and the Vikings clear it away. They'll have a throw-in on the near side with the Crusaders. Right in front of Kaya, the portable operator. The Master 2.0, or the Doctor 2.0, the Doctor 2.0.
She's good on that portable, man.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you. Get some quality shots down there.
All comes to Tibby on the edge of the box, tries to play it through. Too much mustard on that one. It'll be a goal kick for the Vikings.
Mustard, is that a FIFA term as well?
No, that's just that is a too much juice. I don't know. Mustard.
Yeah, I'm with you. Too much mustard on it. I don't understand what it means.
Yeah,
You said that everything came from FIFA. I had to make
that one probably not. I don't know what they would say in FIFA on that one. Ain't got no gas, and I don't know.
No gas.
Too much gas. I don't know. Vikings knocked that one out of bounds. Crusaders retain possession here. 6.5 into this one. No shots on goal yet. Just one off the woodwork on that far side for the Vikings. Vikings stealing their own end. They try to play it forward. They go through Schwefel. Crusaders trying to box him out. Schwefel plays it forward, looking for Larange. Larange got a run at it. Good back pressure. All kinds of speed on the outside from the Crusaders, Natalie Laram. Vree got to try to keep it in. The wind's just pushing out of bounds. I think that one was knocked out by Vree.
The wind is certainly helping.
Vree not a fan of that one.
Not a fan.
I thought that might have got the feet of Maddie Schwefel of the Vikings. Jerabek drops it back to Lola Rich. Rich, nice little move. Tied up by two Crusaders. Perry comes away with it. Plays into the middle of the field. It'll be a push-off on Lola Rich. I'd say possession really hasn't seemed like it was in anybody's favor yet, Cam.
It's been fairly even so far. I have to remember that and bring a stopwatch or two.
Stopwatch?
Keep track of time and possession.
Oh, we could do that. That would be a really nice thing for hockey. I never even thought about that.
Hey, come on.
You are really on top of things around here.
That's why they call me the doctor.
Yep, he is the doctor for a reason. It's Jerabek. She'll try to switch the play. Larange barely stays onside. Kind of caught in no man's land was Beer and just played to the sideline by the Crusaders. Beer was thinking about going for it, then stopped and thought about going for it again. Ends up with the Vikings ball anyways. It's Pieper to throw in here on the near side.
Probably the best outcome for the indecision.
Probably. Liram once again with a nice defensive play. Here comes Smits with it. Good back pressure by Schwefel. Plays it in the middle for Larange. Knocked away by the Crusaders. They play it up the line here. Schwefel in the middle of the field. Perry knocks it down with the chest. Stolen by Rich. Rich plays it forward. Knocked down by Vree. Little game of whack-a-mole going on here right now. Whack the ball, and that seems what's going on. A little collision there, just minimal. Stays Vikings ball. Last off the Crusaders. Either team even thinking about going to that bench so far. For the reserve players. Now we're really getting into FIFA terms.
There you go.
I'm getting there, I'm telling you. Liram with a nice play. Rich tries to bump her off the ball. They go to Rice in the middle of the field. They play through her to Smits. Smits up the sideline. Kicks it right into the defender of the Vikings. Knocked down in the middle of the field. Rich plays it to Larange. Tibby switches the play over to Smits. Heads it behind herself to Skalma. Or Scouten, and they drop it back to Free. Crusaders trying to retain possession. Jerabek tries to play for LaRange. Crusaders steal. Ball comes in the middle of the field to Perry. She goes to Rice. Knocked away. Another great play by Mackenzie Pieper. She's been all over the field for the Vikings so far. Played up the sideline, and Rice knocked it out of bounds. Vikings will have a throw-in. Tell you what, in this first 10 minutes of this one, it's been the Vikings defense that's impressed me, Cam. Their defenders have done a great job not letting the Crusaders really get any room to that outside or just really the middle of the field at all.
They certainly have. Right as we speak, Lauren Rice taking it right into the middle of the field, of course.
Why wouldn't it be the reverse announcers, Jinx? Why wouldn't it be? Rice switches the play over to Smits. Smits tries to go back in the middle of the field, knocked down by the defender of the Vikings. Rice knocks it away from Rich. Schwefel comes away with it. It'll be a foul on Lauren Rice. She bumped her. 2 minutes interference. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
No such thing as incidental contact.
Doesn't exist. Smits knocks it down with the hip. It comes to Maddie Schwefel of the Vikings, though, and she knocks it out of bounds. Speaking of reserve players, see a couple Crusaders enter this one. That's a long ways for me to look. What do we got coming in, Cam?
It's like we got Denise Anderson and
23.
Maddie Oman, 25.
You got it. You're pretty good.
Imagine that.
I would hope you would know that.
They might run me out of here if I didn't.
No, I don't think they would do that. They like you around here. Again, the Crusaders can't connect on a long pass, and a throw-in for the Vikings. It'll be Pieper once again. Gets it into Schwefel. Back to Pieper, and she'll play it forward through the middle of the field, looking for LaRange. Stepping up is Liram. Rice drops it back. Comes over to Scouten, goes through her wickets. Her and Pieper battle for it. Stops up, tries to go through Pieper, and Pieper knocks it away. Smart move by Pieper, knocking it off the legs of Denise Anderson. Apparently Cam says lucky number 13. I don't know if I believe that.
What else are you going to call it?
Some sports say 13 is a cursed number.
Only if you believe in that sort of thing.
I think we got a foul on the Crusaders. An official stops play. Ball comes in, and they knock it out of bounds. So another throw in here. Really, balls really tend to be in that defensive end for the Vikings, but the Crusaders just can't seem to get anything into the middle of the field.
Little sloppy on the offensive end, not possessing the ball very well.
That's got something to do with the wind.
I think it does. I think it's kind of throwing them a little bit for a loop. We've seen a couple of balls roll away from girls, a little extra than it normally would, and it just rolled right out of bounds.
You know what it has?
What's that?
A little extra mustard.
A little extra mustard.
That one really got hung up in the wind on the goal kick. Rich comes near the sideline, throws it back to Schwefel. Nice play right there. Schwefel looks around, drops it for Rich. Rich tries to play it forward, and you could just see the wind killing everything that's kicked towards the south end. Rich with a nice slide tackle and knocks it out of bounds.
Crusaders are going to have to attack while they have the wind in their favor. This game could be a tale of two halves.
100%. I think the wind being with you is going to help you a little bit. You might get a chance at a free run.
I saw a throw in there. Never make it fully in bounds.
No, it just looked like the wind just kept it right along the line the entire time. Yeah. And then that one gets overthrown. Nice move by Scouten, spinning away from Pieper. Tries to throw it into the box, and Schultz comes out, just grabs it right in front of Skalma on that far side. That is right? It was Skalma, right?
I believe it
9.
was with the pink shoes, yeah.
9? I don't know. Oh, pink shoes. You are a savior for that, because I'm going to see that now. Playing through, looking for Schwefel. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Her and LaRange. Good back pressure from Laram, and it's knocked away by the Crusaders once again. And I'm telling you, Cam, Natalie Liram's having herself a game so far.
Excellent job there on that back line for the Crusaders. And her and Kate Westra both have that mentality and physicality. Not afraid to get in there and bang.
It's Taylor LaRange to the outside. Good speed for the Vikings down by Heinzelman. Heinzelman cuts back into the box, throws it over to LaRange. At the top of the box, it's cleared away by Westra. Comes to Anderson on the near side here. Tries to power through Rich. Rich, nice move. Anderson knocks it away. Here she comes with speed. Tries to go through Pieper, but knocks it away and kicks into the middle of the field. It comes to LaRange. LaRange drops it back. Vikings will kick and switch the play to the outside to Schwefel. Schwefel just cannot get there. Tibby will throw in. Launches it with a ton of spin on it. Rich knocked it to Perry. Perry to Rice. They'll go through her to the outside to Scouten. Tries to play too far for Rice. Rice knocks it down. Here she comes on a free run. Rice down the outside. Walks in. Shot stopped by Schultz. Chest save by Eliana Schultz. Oh, Cameron.
Replay up, man. I thought I had a good shot on that one.
You know what doesn't? You know what isn't up? You know what I didn't do? Click the start of the instant replay. But the first shot of the game, or second shot of the game, actually. Rice through ball, looking for Scouten on the outside. Stops up. Pieper once again is there. Knocked down by Anderson. Gets it to Rice. Rice cuts through the box, throws one towards the net, knocked away by the Vikings. They play it forward to Schwefel. This back end for the Vikings has done a great job so far as well. Into the middle of the field they go. Stepping up is Westra. Actually, that was Liram. It's played forward for the Vikings, and is it going to get out of bounds? Nice stop right there by Jerabek. Anderson and Jerabek collide. Almost tripped over her own 2 feet, it looked like. Anderson with a free run, got all kinds of space, plays it in to the Vikings defense. Nice play by Perry. Kicks it forward. Pieper is there. Her and Scouten battle for it. Scouten tries to take it away. It comes to Perry. Perry goes to Rice. Vikings step up. Knock it a little bit further back. Perry tries to switch the play. Plays it over. Looking for Skalma. Skalma tries to box out the Vikings defender. Drops it back. They play into the middle. Trying to work that middle of the field of the Crusaders. Perry had it knocked away by Jerabek. It's Rich now. Plays it over to Schwefel. Plays it to the outside, trying to work on Tibby. Slowly up that left side. Her and Tibby battle for it. It's knocked out of bounds off the legs of Tibby. It stays Vikings ball. It'll be Pieper to throw in per usual for the Vikings. Seems she's done every one of them so far.
I believe she has.
They play forward. Liram cuts off Jerabek. Man, I tell you, some of the Vikings forwards look like they're out of gas, Cam.
We're a little over 17 and a half minutes into this game, and it has been nonstop. Get a few subs here. The coaches heard us.
They're listening to me.
The live stream up on the bench.
I highly doubt that.
Who we got coming in here?
Taylor Fix coming in? I see
Taylor
one.
Fix.
Yeah. I saw.
And Allie Schwinnard, another freshman.
All right. What number is she wearing? Because they don't have
Number
the freshman's
6
numbers
right
on
here.
there. They don't. Yeah, they don't have the freshman's numbers on there, which would be really nice, you know.
Imagine
Got
that.
the yellow toll. Stuebes. No? Nah. Okay. I think we got entering for the Vikings. We had one player enter for the Vikings. I couldn't see the number. It's Rice up the outside. Tries to throw in the middle of the field. Off a Viking, it's an own goal. Pieper puts it in her net. It's 1-0 Crusaders.
Take it any way you can get it there.
At the 18:25 mark. Look at that. And they do a lapse time, too. I love soccer, man. This is great. They do it right. A lapse time, 18:25 mark of the first half. It's an own goal off of Pieper, and the Crusaders take the early 1-0 lead. All starts with a good run by Lauren Rice.
Vikings, no doubt, wishing they could have that one back because it's been a tight game so far, back and forth.
Vikings trying to work quickly. There's the new Viking into the game. It's Michaela Toll. Knew I would get it at some point.
Hard to see those numbers on the shorts, but when we get a view of the back of the jersey.
Gotta wait for him to turn around. Real big on the back of the jersey. Just gotta wait for him to turn around. That one kicked off a Viking and out of bounds. Is it Chenard or Chenard?
Schwinnard.
Schwinnard? Schwa? Oh, I'm going to struggle with that.
Just don't call her Blueberry.
Oh, there's a backstory coming from that. But I don't think Cam's going to give it to us.
No.
No? Okay, that's okay.
We'll see if she goes back and watches and she can share it in the comments.
Okay. Speaking of the YouTube comments, I don't even have that up right now.
Yeah,
I should.
tell you.
Because sometimes old Reginald Vell Johnson is in those YouTube comments. Smith's down the outside. It's knocked away by the Vikings. They play to the end line. It'll be a corner kick for the Crusaders. First one of the game coming at the 1939 mark.
See what they can come up with here in this set piece. Scalma returns for Lauren Rice. Give her a breather.
Oh, I know what I didn't do. Goal. At some point today, if somebody scores a nice goal, I'm going to hit the Latino commentators, goal. Maybe, maybe not. You never know.
Can't ever tell.
Vikings cleared away. Have some numbers if they work quickly. They play to the outside. Got a whole new look in here for the Vikings. I see Haley Shue in there for the Vikings. Player on that outside is Ava Belk. Trying to re-energize their players a little bit, especially in the midfield. I think that's really where they've been working so far, going up and down a ton for the Vikings. Nice play defensively by Anderson. It comes to Perry, all the way to the outside to Fix. Fix plays it forward. She was looking for Schwinnard. That's a pretty good start. I should just remember Menards and just say Schwinnard. She'll pick it up on the outside. Tries to use her speed. Her and Toll go stride for stride. Still going stride for stride down the sideline. Chenard into the middle of the field. Looking for Scalma. Scalma plays through the defense of the Vikings, and I think they say that it was a good play right there, actually, by Lucy Brock to box it out. It'll be a goal kick.
Good run there by Allie, the freshman. Man, she really does have that speed.
I see it's number 16, Kaylin Mulder, check in for the Crusaders.
I believe, yep.
Middle of the field.
That is who that is. Look at you go.
All right. Ah, I see the gauge man down there. Got a camera. We got our other camera up and running. We'll have that running for you as well. Beautiful day for soccer at Mulder Field. 1-0 lead for the Crusaders on the Mackenzie Perry own goal at the 18:35 mark. That tandem of Larum and Westra has been stout so far defensively for the Crusaders. Larum, the only one back, got to be safe with it. Plays it over to Vree. Vree had it taken away. On that far side, it's Hannah Eide for this Vikings team. Throw in for the Vikings. It'll be Borgwart to throw it in. Gets it into the middle of the field. Jarabek throws to the far side. Heidi can't get there in time. Bree clears it on the baseline, so it will be a corner kick for the Vikings. Really, Vikings had the best chance of the game early. Vikings had the best chance of the game early that was put off the woodwork crossbar right away, and that's the only really quality chance I think they've had, to be honest. And numbers the other way if the Crusaders hurry. Here comes Scalma. Real good back pressure right there from Haley Shue of the Vikings. They play back, looking for Westra. Plays it forward. She got a hold of that one. I don't think anybody's getting to it. With the wind, it's out of bounds. I tell you, that almost always looked like it was going out of bounds with the way that ball was kicked.
Again with the mustard.
That's a lot of moose. Trying to see if we can get the lag off on that one. The William Lageson, as I like to call it. Played up on this near side. Played in the middle of the field. Tibby knocks it away from the Vikings. Drops it over for Mulder. They go back to Vree. Vree punts it forward, and Schultz will come out and play. There we go. Played forward by the Crusaders, knocked away. Lencher had it, lost it. It comes to Mulder. Mulder in the middle to Rice. Rice slows up and drops it back for Vree. They go to the outside to Smits. In the middle to Rice. Good ball movement from the Crusaders. They switch the play to the far side. Perry steps up, knocks it back towards the midfield line. Up the sidelines to Skalma. In the middle of the field. Schwinnard tries to find a cutting Rice, trying to use her speed. The wind just kept pushing it. That ball rolled incredibly fast. Seemed to pick up steam as the wind moved more. No, Cam?
Hard to hit. Yeah, definitely did. Hard to read this wind and anticipate what you're used to normally playing out here, and you add a 30-mile-an-hour wind or more gusts. It makes a little effect on the ball.
I don't even know if it's a gust. It seems consistent, honestly. That one really gets hung up on the goal kick. Seems the Crusaders have flipped the momentum. The Vikings had a couple of nice chances in this one. I mean, they've hit a crossbar. They've had a couple of runs from LaRange early, but really not able to sustain any pressure. The Crusaders now have really shown why they're the better team right now. I mean, they've held the possession for the majority of this half. Early it was kind of 50-50, and since we kind of mentioned that, it was all Crusaders. Same thing happened in the Waupun game.
And can certainly see that difference once really took the wind out of the sails for the Vikings, which is tough to do today with that own goal. You can definitely see that demeanor change after that.
All in the middle of the field, Laram, the only defender back for the Crusaders, plays it through. A nice play around Michaela Toll. Kept in by Skalma, and her and Lencher play a little give and go and knock it out of bounds.
Give and go the other way.
Yeah, give and go, not communicating is what was going on there. Lexa Belk in the middle of the field. It's Rich, plays it forward to herself. Good play by Westra to cut her off. Lola Rich has had her stamp all over this game for the Vikings so far. Smits with speed down the outside and the far side, into the middle of the field. Mulder goes forward. Vikings play it forward, trying to stay on sides. They do. Here's a free run for the Vikings. Down the outside, it's Toll. Toll, good play right there by Westra to get back. Didn't look like anybody was going to get to it as Michaela Toll had a free run at the box.
Did not. She hesitated a little much trying to get too close on that shot. She had plenty of time and room to let one rip early.
Vikings wisely play that one out of bounds. Isabel Will does, as she had a speeding Lauren Rice coming after her. It'll be a throw-in for the Crusaders. They'll send Lencher to throw it in. Mulder comes out. Perry re-enters for the Crusaders. Ball goes into Lauren Rice. Tries to play it through to Skalma. Perry clears it away. They come the other way again. Here's Rich. Tries to play it to herself. It's around the outside of Reese. Scouten bumps her away, and there will be a whistle as a forearm or an arm bar, whatever you want to call, from Jenna Scouten.
Can't get those hands and forearms involved. They'll call it every time.
Yep. Like interference in hockey. If you give them enough of a shove, they may not call it, but if you make it obvious, they're probably going to call it.
As they should.
Yep. Vikings play it forward. Rich kicks it further. Once again, the only one back is Westra. She'll clear to this near side sideline. 1-0 we stand at the 18:35 mark. It was an own goal from Mackenzie Perry. It started with a ton of pressure coming from Lauren Rice offensively. Ball played back towards midfield. Rice knocks it down. The only senior on this Crusaders team. Plays it forward, looking for Scouten with speed down the outside. Got Rice cutting in the middle. She's got to find her. They'll go right back to Scouten on the outside. Scouten tries to use her speed to keep it alive. Just too much juice from Rice on the pass.
I think the wind played a factor.
That one I think was just too much juice. I tell you what, I think the wind feels great. I mean, I'm sure if people are looking, if there was a camera on us at home, I'm sure they would say, look at that guy. He looks like Larry the Lobster, because that's exactly what I look like. Cool couple days for the Crusaders. They got a home soccer game. Yesterday they were able to play at American Family Field for baseball, pick up a walk-off victory. Rice on the edge of the box throws a shot. It was tipped in front, and Schultz snags it. Tell you what, you see why the offense wants to run through Lauren Rice. Great athlete for this Crusaders team in every sport she seemed to play. Oh, we're going to lose a sign. Got a half a sign hanging. Half a sign. We got winded here. There she goes. Someone almost just died. And a bump on the Crusaders. Falling down was Alexa Belk. Free kick just outside of midfield. Play it forward. It gets through the legs of the defender. It's Belk trying to switch the play, and it goes right to Smits. Plays it into the middle of the field. Picked off by Marissa Toll. Plays it forward down the outside. Couple of Vikings and Crusaders battle for it on that far side. Heidi in there for the Vikings. Cleared forward. Picked up by Lola Rich. Rich stops up, kicks it forward, and slowly gonna roll out of bounds. A couple of substitutions coming in. Anderson re-enters, right?
Yeah.
All right. Takes out Skalma. I think Schwefel re-entering for the Vikings.
Number 15, yeah.
Yep. Maddie Schwefel. Couple of nice touches by the Crusaders. The ball finds its way into the middle of the field. Rice battling with the Viking. They play back to their defenders. They play to the outside, and every bit of offsides. Started just a little bit too early was Hannah Heidi on the outside. Just a hair.
Just a hair, not by much.
But was enough to be visible. Hey, quit moving so much.
Little movement up here. This thing really started swaying. That was a well-timed breeze, too.
Final 10 minutes, under the final 10 minutes of the first half. 8 minutes now to go in this half. Ball play to the outside. Smits keeps it in. Plays it in the middle to Rice. They'll go right back to Smits down the outside. Tries the through ball. Smits bumps with the Viking defender. They clear forward. And out of bounds. Out of bounds. Vikings couldn't get to it in time. Tell you, I have no view of that far side. It's a long look. I tell you what, though. Shout out to Sam's Equipment Rental. Sam's Well Drilling, right? That is who this is, right? That does this?
Sam's Well Drilling, yeah.
Yep. Their equipment rental division for letting us use this and get nice and seated up top. Could have used a harness maybe. That might have been a good idea, but that's okay.
You a little scared up here?
Cam, you know I'm not a huge fan of heights.
Most short people aren't.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. To the outside, it's Smits. Goes back in the middle of the field to Rice. Had it knocked away and gets it back. Rice cuts to the box, throws one towards the cage. Just outside that near side post. It'll be a goal kick once again for the Vikings.
It'll be interesting to see how things change here in the second half, switching ends. Crusaders having to go into the wind.
Is that going to make a difference? I mean,
we'll see.
I think it probably will. I do.
Well, if you look at a lot of these goal kicks they've had here, there's a good one there, having to keep it low to get any kind of distance on it, because as soon as you get it up, it's blowing right back.
Through ball. Got some runners. They're on sides. Trying to hold up on that far side was number 22, Heinzelman. A long-range shot easily swallowed up by Kylie Beer. And then you see Kylie Beer kick the ball, and it goes three-quarters of the way down the field. Just the way the wind's blowing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scouton's going to get to this loose ball. She'll play it to herself around the Vikings defender. Looking for Rice. Punches it forward. The Vikings will clear. It'll be a goal kick, or a corner kick, actually, for this Crusaders team. That one just a little bit too strong of a touch. Really wasn't even the wind that mattered on that one. Just a too strong of a play back there by Isabel Will. Crusaders with the goal kick late in this first half, trying to tack on another.
Addie Smits to take the corner kick.
Smits lets it fly to the middle of the box. They play it back. Anderson picks it up, plays it over. Scouton with a long-range shot. She scores! Into the upper 90 at the outside, or outstretched arms of Schultz. It's 2-0. Just on the edge of the box, a long-range shot from Jenna Scouton makes it 2-0 Crusaders. The 35:05 mark. Cam, you're going to remember that, right?
Probably not.
I think you are.
35:05.
So Jenna Scouton scores, and the Crusaders take a 2-0 lead. See that goal animation there. That's pretty nice, huh? Keep the score up. Played forward, Rich had it knocked away. Another chance for the Crusaders. Here comes Rice, trying to use her speed. Good play defensively by Lucy Brock to knock it away. Still hounded by Lauren Rice. Plays it out of bounds. Throw in with 4:20 to go in this half. Skalma plays it over to Smits. In the middle of the field, knocked away by Lola Rich. Rich, ball was knocked down by a Crusader. They battle for it. It's Scouton coming away with it. Tries to switch the play, and again, the wind with too much mustard on that one from Scouton. It's out of bounds. Wind probably help her put a little bit extra mustard on the goal, though. I mean, that probably did happen.
Certainly helped on the goal and hurt on that shot or pass attempt, whichever it may have been.
Looked like it was trying to be a pass. Vikings switching their sides of their goal kicks, trying to use the wind a little bit to their advantage, and another long kick from the Crusaders will lead to another goal kick from the Vikings, this time with 3.5 to go. 2-0 Crusaders lead. Only a pair of shots for the Vikings so far, 5 from the Crusaders. Wind has picked up here at Mulder Field. Rice picks off a pass, tries to play it to herself. Wisely letting it go out of bounds was Isabel Will. Final 3 minutes from Mulder Field in this first half coming up here.
This thing is really rocking and rolling now with that wind picked up.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm holding on for dear life back here.
I have to make sure Kai or Gage get a shot of us up here holding on for dear life.
Somebody will at half. Maybe that's what we'll do for halftime. We'll have them stand out in the middle of the field and take a shot of us. Look at the wind eat that one up. Just killed that one. Looked like it really would have had a chance for the Vikings to try to get something going here late in this half. It's LaRange, plays it through, nutmegged on the outside. Was Westra. They play into the middle. Here's a free runner. The Vikings coming in, Heinzelman in alone. What a play defensively. And going down and slowly getting up, but I think this is going to be a penalty. I think she got enough of her, or they're going to give it a corner kick. They'll give a corner kick. I don't know. I argued whether she got enough of her to call a penalty there. It kind of looked like she got a free hand on the runner. Heinzelman did Westra on that far side. It'll lead to a corner corner kick with under 2 minutes to go for the Vikings, trying to muster something up. They send one into the box off the face of Lencher. They play it back. They'll go back into the box. High arcing shot. Beer going to try to grab it. She does, and gets a little physical with the Viking in there. Kyla Beer not going to shy away from that.
Absolutely not. We watched her play a lot of basketball. No stranger to the contact. Not afraid of it one bit.
3-on-3 the other way in the final minute and a half for the Crusaders. They play to Rice. Rice sends one through, misses everything. Good job by Kaya to knock that one down over there.
Great job, Kaya.
Final minute from Mulder Field in this first half. Crusaders lead 2-0 at the 18:35 mark. Mackenzie Perry knocked in an own goal. And then at the 35:05 mark, it was Jenna Scouten from the outside of the box into the upper 90 on the right side. Smiths switches the field a little bit too strong. It'll be a goal kick. Oh, they'll say a throw-in. They say it didn't get to that back end line. Perry will throw it in, up the line, knocked down by Anderson. It comes back to Schwefel. Schwefel to Perry, plays back to Schwefel. 27 seconds to go in a half. They play it forward, knocked down by Lencher. She battles with Jarabek. It's knocked out of bounds. 15 seconds to go in a half. The Crusaders want to score. They got to work quick. Final chance here. It's Rich. Got to get it through. She does. Tries to play it through for Heinzelman. Heinzelman and Wester will chase. 5 seconds to go. Heinzelman got to throw a shot off. Back to Rich. Out of time. First half ends. Crusaders up 2-0 on an own goal from Perry at the 35 mark, and then at the 35:05 mark it was Scouten to make it 2-0. Thanks, Cam.
Yeah.
Larry the Lobster up here at Mulder Field. We'll take a short break, come back, and talk about what stats we got here.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lamira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lamira.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Love your home from the inside and out with new windows from Infinity from Marvin. Ultrex fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl and virtually maintenance-free. Find out why more people are choosing fiberglass.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move.
Back here at CWC with the halftime report, second half. About 5 minutes away, the Crusaders lead this one. Oh, half two says 45 minutes. No, it's 40 minutes. It should count up, right? Is it going to count up? Oh, it's going to count up the right way, too, at 40. It's going to start at 40. That's even better. Wow, keep the score. You're really doing a great job. It was an own goal by Mackenzie Perry, but it started all with the pressure of Lauren Rice. We can start with that, but we start with I think, where we were at early in this one, Cam. I really thought it was real back and forth early. The best chance early came for the Vikings. They hit one off the crossbar at about the 5-minute mark, and really nothing going offensively for them after that. They had the one chance late in the half where I thought Westra maybe could have given up a penalty because she seemed to get a free arm on one of the players. Oh, you're good, Cam. And got Kaya down there showing the shot of these kids trying to win some free ice cream. Free custard from Culver's.
Got to get that in there.
Yeah. And then the own goal at the 18:35 mark seemed to really take the wind out of the sails of the Vikings. They started to pick it up later in the half a little bit. We'll see how the field flips here, because with the wind, I think it might make a difference. It really might. And
I think we'll see it definitely play a factor. Vikings had some really good runs there, a couple of offsides, not by much, but they did not sustain that pressure on the offensive end the way the Crusaders did in that first half. And that, coupled with the wind, no doubt, makes a big difference. A heck of a shot on that goal from Jenna Scouten, too.
At the 35:05 mark from long range into the top right corner, past the outstretched arms of Eliana Schultz. That is, actually, it's Elena Schultz, actually. Yeah, I'm better at that, but I should be. 3 minutes to go in the halftime here at Mulder Field. It'll be, I think it's Crusaders ball to start, right? Since
it should be.
Yeah, Crusaders. Yep. Crusaders ball to start the second half. They will work from right to left, north on your right to left on your radio dial, north to south here at the field. As they worked south to north in the first half with the wind, they'll go against the wind in this half. We're going to take a short break. Back after this on RP and JLS.
(243488) today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@CWC.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
When the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the reality.
Welcome back here for the second half from Central Wisconsin Christian in Mulder Field. We'll see if the wind plays a factor and the field stays flipped that way. The Vikings control early. Heidi drops it back. They try to go to Rich. It's picked off by Rice. Rice over to Scouten. Scouten makes a move around the defender. Cuts into the middle of the field. Leaves it for Lauren Rice. Try to send it through to Scouten. Nice play by the Vikings to knock it away. It comes to Smits, though. Plays it forward. Heidi and Scouten collide. Rice picks off the pass. Steps to the outside, steps back to the middle, throws a pass through to Perry. Had it knocked away by the Vikings captain. Sends it through forward. Knocked down by the chest of Westra. Schwefel drops it back to Heidi. That was Heinzelman. That's a fun name. Got some fun names here today.
Makes it interesting.
I like a good name. There's always a couple of them. Lola Rich, that's a good name. Sounds good on a broadcast. They play to the outside to Scouten. Rich knocks it away from Smits. It goes back to Scouten. They play to Lencher. Lencher in the middle of the field looking for Smits. Knocked away by the defender Lucy Brock. Vikings try to go forward. Lencher's going to be the one back for the Crusaders to get to this one. Gets pressured by Heinzelman. Drops it back for Westra. Westra plays it forward, but a little too far past the outstretched Lencher. It'll be a throw-in for the Vikings. Miriam Borgwart will throw it in. Off the chest of Lencher. It just advances itself a little bit further forward. Westra steps in defensively, and the Vikings knock it out of bounds. Vikings have really struggled today containing the ball, like making those second or third passes. They'll make the first one or two, but they just can't see. What a move by Scouten. Broke the ankles of the defender. Vikings back line sends it forward and through. Back there's Natalie Larum to pick it up. Knocked away by Heinzelman. Heinzelman got someone cutting through the box. It's Heidi. Beer swallows it up. It was Jarabek cutting through, but Kylie Beer was all over it. Beer does it right, tries to keep it underneath the wind, does a good job. They play forward, do the Vikings as they picked it off at midfield. They play it over, it's Rich. Rich tries to send it through, looking for Heidi. Lencher in her race for it. Linnea Lencher comes away with it outside the box for the Crusaders in the defensive end. Nice job by the Vikings to come through, and Heinzelman and knocked out of bounds by Westra. So far, it has been all Vikings to start this half. Controlled the play so far. Just 3:15 into this half. Borgwart throws it in. Jarabek battles for it. Kicks into the middle of the field, still switch the play. Nice job playing it forward by Heinzelman. Trying to keep it in on the outside. Perry knocks it away from the Vikings. Vree plays it forward. Vikings get it back, send it through the box. Beer picks it up. Had a Viking open on that far side, but Kylie Beer was there once again. Seemingly been there almost every time so far, Cam.
Have not got very close to the goal, like you said, that first half. That one that was off the crossbar. Closest shot for the Vikings thus far.
Vikings captain battles at the middle of the field with Lauren Rice. Rice tries to play it through. She's got Smits cutting down the outside. Her and Heidi battle for it. Smits stops up, plays it back to Tibby. Tibby sends it forward. A couple of Vikings cleared away. Comes back to Lirum, knocks it forward. Vikings play it through. Lirum going to be the one back to get to it. Hounded by the pressure of Jarabek. Jarabek knocks her off the ball and picks it up. Stops up, cuts back, throws it in the middle. Looking for Heinzelman. Lencher knocks it away. It'll be a corner kick for the Vikings.
Last-ditch effort there from Lencher to get the ball out of harm's way. Never want to give the other team that corner kick, but again, best option given the circumstances there.
Was probably the right play.
Definitely would agree with that.
A lot of pressure coming from Annie Heinzelman, the freshman. It's been all over the field so far, or the pitch today. Cam's giving me nothing on the pitch thing. I was really hoping for it.
The silence brings the emphasis to it.
Yeah, I guess. Cleared away by Lirum in the middle of the field. The Crusaders knock it back towards midfield. Scouten tries to play it forward. He's got Rice up there. They will try to send it to her. Only a pair of Vikings back, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll be Crusaders' ball. Brock couldn't find anybody on this near side. Lencher will throw it in. Rice knocks it back to Lencher. Lencher plays it through. Rich knocks it down for the Vikings. Rice boxing her out. Tries to drop it back to Lencher. It's picked up by Jarabek. Jarabek and Lencher collide. Tibby and Jarabek collide again, and Jarabek will pick up a foul. 2 minutes for tripping. It's probably the closest comparison by sports that we cover.
Yeah.
knock back to Rice. Nice play by Smits on good touch. Rice plays it to herself. Cuts into the middle of the box. Lauren Rice with the right foot. Elena Schultz all over that. Cam's yelling at me. Instant replay, instant replay. I got it. Definitely was the wind for Schultz in that first half. Got a hold of that one. As she punted it away. Vikings battle. It's the freshman Heinzelman dropping it back to Lola Rich. Rich sends it up the right side, and we'll see if the wind plays the factor for them. It does. Ball hits the ground, and all of a sudden it gains speed.
Just picked up and kept going.
Goal kick for the Crusaders. Got a little kids soccer game going on over there. On that far side.
The sibling soccer game.
The sibling soccer game. Maybe
let's get a shot of that.
Yeah. I think we got a couple of parents playing over there as well. Trying to keep it civil, probably would be my guess. Vikings will throw in on this side. There'll be a substitution is coming back in. Will be Taylor Larange. That's a name. That's a hockey name. Larange. Actually played with a Larange. Drops it back to Rich. Rich in the middle of the field. Tries to get something going, but 3 Crusaders collapse on her. Crusaders' clearing attempt is wrapped up in the wind.
Cannot clear high today. Down on this end of the field, it's not going anywhere.
Larange plays it through the legs of Lencher. Lencher boxes her out and plays it over to Tibby. Tibby to Smits. Good ball movement right here. It's a give and go. They go to the Rice. Rice in the middle of the field. Trying to find Scouten. Scouten trying to send it up the outside. They go to Tibby. Tibby keeps it low to Smits. Smits tries to send it through the middle. She does. Goes back to Smits right away. Does Lauren Rice. Smits trying to find a cutting Rice. She does. Rice cuts into the box. Good defensive play by the Vikings, and they'll clear it away. Miriam Borgward stopped the cutting attempt from Lauren Rice. Westra plays it back, looking for Smits. Knocked down by Larange. Rice gets to it. Played through her legs by the Vikings defender. Rich has got it. Up the sideline, tries to find someone cutting, but again, no hook when the wind's pushing like that.
None whatsoever.
At the spin on it, just not going to go anywhere when the wind's pushing it back to the right. Tibby plays into Rice in the middle of the field. Perry slides it over. Free. Tried to play for Rice, but it was too far. The Vikings switched the play into the Crusaders' end. Long run for Westra to get to it. It'll stop before the sideline. Westra plays it to Lencher. Lencher didn't feel the oncoming pressure of Jarabek, but got it back to Westra. Westra throws it off of Heinzelman. Heinzelman and Westra collide. Heinzelman comes away with it, throws it in the middle. Too far, looking for Jarabek. Just missed her. It would have been a great chance for Jarabek. It was cleared away by the Crusaders. It stays Vikings ball. They'll have a throw in here on the near side. It'll be Miriam Borgward to throw it in. I think the wind maybe really does flip the momentum in the field, Cam.
It certainly does when you're used to clearing high, getting that ball up and out, getting things set up, the goal kicks, everything.
Crusaders have fended pretty well in the wind so far, though. Trying to keep it underneath the wind and keep the ball on the ground. They'll try to play through for a cutting Rice. Man, she never seems to get tired. Got that go, go, go mentality, Cam.
Absolutely does, and man, she is a competitor. And CWC valedictorian.
Oh! You can announce that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I hope so. I hope so.
Shh, everybody at home be quiet. If you didn't hear that, if we're not supposed to say that.
Well, she knows, so I don't,
Yep, then it's fine. I think it's fine. The Crusaders up 2-0 An early goal in that first half at the 18:35 mark was a own goal by Mackenzie Perry. Rice plays it over. They send it in the middle of the field looking for scouting. Cleared away by the header of Borgward, but it comes to Lauren Rice, had it knocked away. Ball comes back to Perry, and the Vikings clear it away. Another throw-in coming here on that far side for the Crusaders. They drop it into Skolma. Played off of a Viking. It comes to Jarabek. Tries to send it through. Good speed on that backside for the Crusaders defense. It's played into space. Kylie Beer's probably going to be the one to get to it. She probably has to, as Heinzelman was chasing her. She played it outside the box. Uh-oh.
It looked like she may have been standing in that box, but the ball was outside.
Yep.
The best I could tell.
Crusaders got to set up their defense. Free kick inside the box. Going to set up the wall, the great wall. It's a beautiful wall. It's a great wall. It's Rich, and she'll pick up the pass. She'll try to send it across over the head of everybody, but Rich was knocked down.
Kaya really getting in the game today down there.
Yeah, she is locked in down there. And Rich was knocked down. It'll be a pen. I think we're going to rely on Kaya here, actually. I think that's a good call, right?
Absolutely.
Best view you could get of it.
Front row seat here.
It's Kylie Beer versus Lola Rich. Mano y mano. A pen at the 52:41 mark. I am way off on my time because I forgot to hit the stop button. Rich will try to get this within one. She missed badly. Up and away.
A little too much. Try to get that that upper 90 there, and I'm just gonna say the wind had something to do with it.
It did look like it got enough of it, the wind, but I mean, she was trying to be cute with it. I agree. She was trying to make sure she found a home for that. Instead of making Beer guess, she just tried to beat her, right? I mean, that's the way to look at it.
Absolutely, and just missed. It does happen.
There was your best chance of the game if you were a Vikings fan. Got to keep this one under the wind if you're Kate Westra back there. The Crusaders have done a good job, and they've kept it on the ground. The ball rolling out. I mean, it's dry because there's no rain. I mean,
sprinklers haven't been turned on yet.
Seems like a touchy subject for Cam. Played into the middle of the field. The Crusaders knock it off of themselves, and the ball comes to a Viking, but Lenscher will get to it. Stops up. Tries to play it through. Westra with a nice tackle. Ball hit off of Jarabek as she was laying on the ground. Anderson plays it through Larange. Tries to play it forward. Jarabek goes down and a foul called. Much to the dismay of some Crusaders fans on that side.
I say that it was a trip by Anderson, perhaps?
2 minutes. Tripping. If you're a Viking, this is where you need one. They send one towards the cage, and Kylie Beer makes it look easy, like she's fielding the ground ball over there at short. Plays it on a hop. Sends it away, and again, does a good job trying. Wherever the way she's kicking it, she's keeping it underneath the wind a little bit. Ball knuckles a little bit. Tibby plays it over. It comes to Anderson. Anderson tries to send it through to Rice. Picked off by the Vikings. It comes to Scouten. Plays it over for Skolma. Skolma stops up on that far sideline. Tries to drop it back. They send it forward. The Vikings knock it down. Send it through into the middle of the field. Westra sends it back. Try to play it to the outside. Good spin on that one. It comes to Larange. Larange plays it up the sideline, but out of bounds. A couple of substitutions coming in for the Crusaders here. Smits will re-enter.
Alex Schwinnard and
Schwinnard and
Taylor Fix.
Taylor Fix. Is that Fix? Yeah. No?
No, Maddie
no,
Oman.
Maddie Oman. Say 25. 25.
25.
You
That's
got
right.
it. You got it. Try to send it through. Heinzelman's got good speed. We've seen it a couple times today. It'll be free to get there first for the Crusaders and just sends it over to the sidelines. Ball's going to run out of juice, so she'll have to get there in time, and she will. They'll say that she didn't get there in time. It's out of bounds. Or are they going to say that she was knocked out? I think they'll say she was knocked out. That's what we're going to go with, Cam.
There you go.
I guess. I don't know. Shot 6-6. Corners 3-2 in favor of the Vikings. Most of theirs have, pretty much all of theirs have come in this half. Had one late in that first half. Anderson, nice speed down the outside. Tries to make a run at the box. Borgward cuts her off. And her and Borgward collide, and Anderson got to pick up a foul. That one, yeah. That's about as obvious as they come, Cam.
Freshman a little too aggressive there, I guess.
Now in girls hockey, that'd be 2 minutes for body checking. Right? I'm right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Get hit. 57 minutes into this one. Soccer does it right. They go in elapsed time. Yes, Brian, cringing at home as I say elapsed time. You know, not a fan of elapsed time.
Think he's done over in Oakfield already?
No, he hasn't even started. They just started. They started at 5, I think. Header through the middle of the field. They got an on-cutting Heinzelman trying to get away from Westra. She does. Cuts back, throws it in the middle to LaRange. LaRange, shot was blocked. Heinzelman knocks it away. What do they say? Did it go off a Crusader? It did. Corner kick, Vikings.
Shout out again to Matt Hoffman over on that far sideline. The linesman over there said he looked up here and noticed we were sitting a little crooked and it was bothering me. He had to come fix it for us.
I think it made it windier up here when he did that.
He turned the wind up. He definitely did.
Corner kick coming for the Vikings. Can they get something going here? It's Ava Belk over there to kick it. Sends it through. Cleared away by Westra, but not too far. They go back to Belk. Belk sends it back into the box. High, the header, stopped up by Beer. What a stop.
Excellent job by the Vikings there, getting that ball inside the box, deep in there. Probably the last couple of minutes here is probably the most they've been on the attack the entire game.
I think this second half has really showed you the wind is a big factor today. Heinzelman with the best, probably the second best chance of the game for the Vikings. The header was gobbled up by Kylie Beer. LaRange plays into the middle of the field around Oman. Ball comes free to Lauren Rice, switches the play over to Smits. Smits back to Rice. Rice plays it forward with the left foot for herself. The Vikings steal, they play through. They go to Rice. Rice in a 1-on-2. Cuts down the outside, gets knocked down. There is a foul.
Looks like it's going to go against the Crusaders.
Nope, it'll be a corner kick.
Okay.
It was against the Vikings. Just hit pretty hard. Under one of those 2 minutes for body checking.
I see my kids here. I don't know where my wife and
Are those
Sir
your kids
William
right
are.
there? Are those your kids right
these
there?
These two right here in the back.
The little girls?
Yeah.
Hello, little hatchers.
I don't think they can hear us from up here.
Probably not. I've never met the little hatchers before.
To get them to hang around.
Shot into the box for the Crusaders. They had a run on it. It was Anderson that missed it. Off the corner right away. The Crusaders with another nice chance, just not able to bury it. Lencher plays it over. Schwinnard looking for Oman. Knocked away by Borgwart. Plays it off of Oman. Gets it back. Spins around. Throws in the middle of the field to Jarabek. Jarabek with the off-colored shoes. She's easy to find out there. Free with good speed to get back to that one. Kicks it towards the sidelines. Her and a Viking collide, and it'll be a foul on the Vikings. I feel like I'm just feeling wind the entire day.
A little bit windy.
Yep. And I tell you, Cam, my red light, I got a red light here that goes on when I switch the camera angles. I think that I am redder than that light.
I'm certainly not going to complain about the sunshine.
What
Riley
a stop
Beer
by Beer on Heinzelman.
lays out for that one.
With the outstretched right hand, stuffs Heinzelman for the second time in as many minutes. The chances for the Vikings keep coming now. You think, I mean, the way Beer's playing, but at some point, are the Vikings going to capitalize? 61-30 into this one. 18 and a half minutes to go in this one. The Vikings really need one now to try to claw their way back into this one. Rice, with a great individual effort, plays forward for herself. Cuts to the outside. Got Schwinnard open in the box, tries to get it to her over her head. Ball played to the outside. Lencher lets it go out of bounds. A couple substitutions coming in. We got Larum coming back in, right?
Jenna Scout and Bella Scalma. Is that Tibby coming back in?
Yep,
Lauren
Tibby.
Rice will get a breather. Ellie Perry will go out as well.
For the Vikings, we saw two players enter for them. Can't see, they got to turn around. Actually, we got pink shoes. I remember that. That's Alexa Belk. Haley Shue enters as well for the Vikings late in this second half, trying to get some offense going. Here's a good run and a great step up right there by Westra. Ball play to the outside. Anderson winds things up. Here she comes down the outside with good speed. Tries to throw one towards the net. Elena Schultz fields the ground ball. Can't you tell we're in baseball season? Schultz sends one away. A high arcing punt towards the middle of the field with a high bounce off the head of Westra. Back to Omen. Played through by Larum to Anderson. Anderson plays it forward looking for Schwinnard. Couldn't get to it. Loose ball comes to Smits. Through ball looking for Schwinnard, too far. Vikings trying to get rid of it. It's Brock. Plays it off of Anderson and goes off of a Anderson, then Schwinnard and out of bounds. Marquardt throws it in the middle of the field. Knocked down by Belk. Belk spins away from Anderson. Throws in the middle. Was looking for Toll and a whistle. Holding, I'm guessing. Cam, look like you got some soccer stars coming up here.
Yeah, good number of kids out here playing around.
I was saying you.
I don't know about that. If they are, I had nothing to do with it. I was not a soccer player.
Did your wife play soccer?
She did not.
Okay.
She was a volleyball star here at CWC back in the day.
Back in the day. Oh, that's making her seem old. She ain't going to be happy about that.
Two-time conference player of the year.
She ain't going to be happy about you saying back in the day like that. Beer coming out to try to play it. She will scoop it up off the bounce.
She's here, so she's not listening. So.
Oh, that's good. That's probably good. Maybe she's got a headphone in down there.
Ooh.
And she'll turn around and look at you.
I haven't found her yet.
Well, she's here somewhere. Or she just dropped the kids off.
Dropped the kids off.
Wait for Dad to be done.
Find Dad on the lift. Don't leave.
Final 15 minutes here at Mulder Field. The Crusaders lead this one by 2. No goals since that first half. An own goal to start, put in by Mackenzie Perry of the Vikings at the 18:35 mark. And at the 35:05 mark, it was a beautiful shot from just outside the box by Jenna Scouten into the right-hand corner, the upper 90 right-hand corner. Crusaders just trying to play the possession game now. Time is on their hands with under 15 minutes to go in this one and 2 goals needed from the Vikings to push this one on further. Conference matches, I'm guessing, do go to extra time, right, Cam?
I believe so.
Tells you how much soccer we do. Not much. Soccer's a hard thing to come by. I mean, during soccer season in the fall for the boys, it is volleyball and football season. It's hard for us to cover outside of that. And then you're in the heart of baseball, softball season, and it gets hard to cover soccer as well in the spring. Loose ball cleared away by the Vikings. Going to have a run on it is Alexa Belk on the outside. Westra going stride for stride with her. Lencher comes back and knocks it back to Westra. Westra plays it to herself up the sideline to Bella Anderson now. Did I get that right? Denise? Oh, wow, what am I doing? Unbelievable. I should retire. That's because Bella Skalma had the ball, right?
Yep.
There we go. See, now I got it. I'll get there at some point. I'm not a CWC guy. I don't get to cover a lot of CWC. Don't see a lot of these girls. The one I do see most is picking up the ball right now, and Kylie Beer knocks it away. The only other one I remember is Tenaple from the Not Top 10 Sports Center Play of the Year.
Not going to let her live that one down.
No.
So scoring in the wrong basket.
That's, if I could pick up go through the JLS broadcast for the year and find a Not Top 10 of all sports, I'm pretty sure I could send that to ESPN and that one would make it on ESPN.
It probably would.
It probably would. Nice play by Lencher to dance around LaRange. It's played to Denise Anderson. Played forward by the Vikings. It was Toll looking for Belk in the middle of the field. Belk and Laram go stride for stride. Belk throws one towards the cage. Outside of it. Goal kick coming with 12 and a half to go in this one. And Vikings sending 3 new in. Crusaders sending 3 new in. Bree Perry and Rice re-enter. Looks like Heidi Heinzelman and I can't see the one on the far side. Figured they would re-enter Schwefel at some point here. She's been the Viking that I would say has probably had the most possession today of the ball. She did. There she is in the middle of the field. They play forward for Belk on sides. Stops up. Tries to go through Tibby or to V and not going to happen. Bree tries to play it forward. Too slow. Nice defensive play from Rice. Goes to Anderson and she knocks it out of bounds. 11 and a half to go in this one. Heidi trying to keep it in on the sideline. Tight roping is free. Jumps over the ball. Crusaders will have a throw in. Ball taken away by Belk. She got knocked down. Clean tackle, they say. No whistle. Anderson with speed down the outside. Tried to play it to herself, but too far. Tell you, for a freshman, Denise Anderson has had her handprints all over this game.
Very, very talented freshman. Good to see her stepping into this varsity role so early in her high school career.
More change coming from the Vikings here with the final 10 minutes coming up. Schwefel does enter now. Morguard to throw it in. Cam, you remember what the score was the first time these two teams played?
I can go back and look right quick.
Was this one of the Crusaders' conference losses?
I believe it was.
All right, that's what I thought. I thought so. I thought someone told me that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Trying to prepare for soccer today and prepare for a tournament tomorrow is quite a pain. Especially with the day we had yesterday. Bree keeps it in on the sideline. Schwefel knocks it away. Plays it in the middle of the field. Liram knocks it back. Skalma sends it forward. Here comes Rice. All kinds of speed. Going to kick it forward to herself. Borgward's going to cut her off. Can Rice get to it? Borgward kicks it towards the sidelines. Rice will get there first. Tries to dance around Borgward. Plays it in the middle of the field. The Vikings clear it up the sidelines. Bree switches the play across the field. The Vikings will get to it first. They'll try to play to the outside. Knocked down by Tibby. Jarabek lost it to Tibby. Tibby plays it forward, looking for Scouten. Her and Pieper go stride for stride down the outside. Scouten stops up. Pieper in her battle for the ball. The ball comes to Scouten. Plays it over to Rice. Rice plays to the outside, tries to send one into the box. Bounces through some players, and they clear it forward. Tapped forward by the Vikings. Nice play stepping up by Vree. Tries to go outside to Anderson. Comes to Borgward. Borgward sends it up the sideline over the head of Vree. Westra will slowly make her way back to it as the ball crosses midfield. Westra clears it out of bounds. 8:40 to go in this one. Crusaders trying to hold on and pick up another conference victory, Cam.
Living Word Lutheran.
Okay. Living Word Lutheran's in the conference?
It was one of the other losses, and Springs.
Springs,
and then
okay.
Waupun.
Did you see what the score was in this game? The first time they played?
I did not look at that. I was just looking for the loss.
Oh. Boo. Borgward switches the play across the field. Tibby and a Viking collide. They send that one towards the cage. A long-range shot into the chest of Kylie Beer. She holds on with 8 minutes to go.
This is the first time they've played.
The first time they played, okay. You know, play one conference game, I'm guessing then? All right. I know both teams have had good seasons. The Vikings always put together a very good soccer program, whether it's the boys or the girls. When I was in high school, they had actually went to the state tournament for soccer, I think all 4 years for the boys. Loose ball comes to Schwefel, tries to send it into the box, but nobody home. Beater once again fields the ground ball.
Just ask Jordan King. I think he could tell you about WLA.
He can, yes, 100%. He's up for an SID job.
All right.
Yeah. At Martin Luther College in New Ulm, Minnesota. Here comes Lauren Rice with speed. Her and Smits in a 2-on-4. Cleared away by the Vikings. Played back by the Crusaders. Trying to send a through ball for Rice. Wasn't ready for it. Pieper clears to the sidelines. Her and a Crusader collide. They come the other way to the Vikings. Nice play by Tibby to dance around the Vikings player. Keeps it in. Vikings get it back. Under 7 minutes to go in this one. Up the sideline. Vikings trying to send it through in the middle of the field. The Crusaders, again, done a great job not letting the Vikings get really any free runs. All 4 defenders seem to seemingly always back for the Crusaders.
And I'm honestly kind of surprised the wind has not been more of a factor in the second half. It doesn't seem to be as big of a deal for the Crusaders this half.
No, but they've done a great job keeping it under the wind.
They certainly have.
The Vikings, you seem to send a lot of moon balls, and cutting through is Scouten, but Rice who was cut off, and Schultz will pick it up. Good play by the Vikings defense there. Didn't let Rice get a clean look. A lot of moon balls trying to clear it from the Vikings, and I think that caused a lot of issues with the wind. The Crusaders have done a good job keeping the ball on the ground, playing the possession game. There's one that's too high, gets gobbled up by that wind. Denise Anderson tries to play it to herself. Nice back heel to play it back. Sent forward by Vree, picked up by Borgward of the Vikings. Plays it into the middle of the field. Sends it off of Ellie Perry, does Toll. Smits gives it over to Rice. Rice sends it through for Perry. Borgward with good speed gets back to it. We'll see many people that were able to go stride for stride with Lauren Rice, but Miriam Borgward has been able to seemingly all day.
Which is an impressive feat because we know the motor that Lauren has and does not quit. She has done a phenomenal job in that back line trying to keep up with Lauren.
Borgward, just a junior, only 5 seniors on this team for the Vikings. Only seen a couple of them as well. They're a relatively young team as well. I know the Crusaders will, obviously with what they have and everything, they're a great team, but they're young, but you will miss the presence of Lauren Rice.
Lauren Rice are once in a 4 or 5 year stint, if not longer. Phenomenal athlete all the way around. Plays hockey, even though we don't have a hockey team here. Travels and plays hockey. Very successful with that. We know the caliber of volleyball player she is. I believe out of Beaver Dam.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys co-ops with Beaver Dam?
No.
No?
I don't know what.
Okay.
I'm not a hockey person. I'm not sure
Oh,
all
okay,
the different
okay.
divisions and et cetera.
Well, there's midgets and stuff like that, and bantams and that.
She's not a midget. I know
well, that's not. That's not the term, Cam.
She's not in midget hockey.
You know.
She plays with the full-size stick. Regular size goal. Not a little tiny.
You know, that was one of the greatest interview questions I think I ever had asked to me. Scored a hat trick one game, and I had a reporter when in high school ask me, it's after a playoff game, this guy was working for the Final Act reporter at the time, ask me if the goal got bigger. And myself,
nope, still the same size.
The smarty I am, I gave him the famous, I think this was probably one of my most quoted things in the locker room. No, it stays the exact same 4x6.
I love it.
It doesn't get any bigger. Doesn't just magically grow. The holes might look bigger in the goaltender. Like, that does happen. Don't tell me, don't even ask me what the size of a soccer goal is. I couldn't tell you.
It's not 4x6.
You got that. A lot bigger than a 4x6. Good throw in from Borgward, but too far for everybody. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. The Crusaders just trying to dribble this one out.
Certainly be content to waste time here, but not on this end of the field.
Yeah, no, not on this end of the field, 100%. Vikings had their chances earlier in this half. They had a penalty kick. They had a nice header by Heinzelman. She had a free run at the box as well, and Kylie Beers shut the door. You know, I would say we'll probably get interviews after this, but it's kind of hard when you're up here.
Yeah, and no operating.
Yep, I forgot my
portable headsets.
I don't know why that didn't charge. That should be charging, but that's okay. Beer makes a nice save on a long-range shot. Once again. Final 3 minutes here at Mulder Field. The Crusaders trying to pick up another victory on another successful soccer season for them. Playoffs just around the corner, too. Soccer season, I believe, is the one that goes the longest into the.
I believe it is, yeah.
The summer, right? Because I know baseball is always the second week of the summer. Softball is the first week for the state tournament. I feel like I'm just making stuff up at this point, but I'm pretty sure.
I take it 1 week at a time.
Yep. Final week of school coming up for the Crusaders, actually.
Today was the final Friday. Exams begin next week.
That's exciting.
Tuesday.
That's
yes,
exciting.
Yes. Very excited for the summer.
Crusaders on this season have been very good, and you don't say you pick them to always be at the top of the flyweight conference in soccer, but you kind of do.
You expect them to be in the neighborhood.
And right now they are at the top of the conference in the flyweight conference. It is them and St. Mary Springs, and St. Mary Springs 6-0. The Ledgers most likely going to win the conference this season. The Vikings were undefeated in conference play until today.
Until today. And St. Mary's handing the Crusaders one of their losses on the season.
Their only conference loss came to the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. I don't know how the rankings goes in. I don't even know if they do rankings in soccer, to be honest. I haven't seen anything on Bound about that. That's, part of it too. The Crusaders 10-3, looking to improve to 11-3. Most likely going to improve to 11-3 in this final minute and 15 seconds. But everything came out of that first half. A goal from Jenna Scouten and an own goal from Mackenzie Perry was the difference. There's the call for the final minute. That's debatable. You're inflatable. That's what they do at hockey at Badger games. Or they just say thank you at the final minute. That's always a nice one.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Miss Hearn. announcer man. Schultz probably makes one final save on her campaign today. 10 shots for the Vikings in this one. 8 shots for the Crusaders. I would say time of possession widely in the margin of the Crusaders today.
Started off very back and forth, but the Crusaders settled in, allowed the wind to help them and keep the ball on this half of the field. And Vikings just did not make that adjustment, surprisingly, of keeping the ball down, trying to keep it out of that wind.
Gonna be a free kick, and that free kick will do it pretty much. Yelling at him to give him the ball, but it doesn't matter, and that's gonna do it. It's the Crusaders. A 2-0 victory here at Mulder Field, and got people honking horns apparently for 2 goals. 2 goals, 2 honks. Hey, I like that one right there. 2 goals, 2 honks. The Crusaders win this one 2-0 in 80 minutes here at Mulder Field. Back with a post-game show on it after this.
Things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. Get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Member FDIC.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family.
Back here in the post-game show at Mulder Field, the Crusaders win this one 2-0. A shutout for Kylie Beer. Kylie Beer has had a great season. I think if I remember correctly, she has given up 7 goals in the entire season.
I believe that sounds right.
Yeah, when I looked this morning, I think that was the number. And it saved 83% of the shots she had seen.
And what makes that an even cooler stat is the fact that she wasn't playing soccer this year before soccer season.
Yep.
Piper Science goes out with an ACL tear, unfortunately, and Kylie Beer was quick and willing to step in. And the Crusaders are no doubt thankful for her presence and size and athleticism in goal.
Crusaders pick up their 11th victory on the season as they tick towards that Division IV playoffs in soccer. And the small school division, anything can happen in the small school division. And right now the Crusaders look like they could be a buzzsaw in that small school division. Maybe get their way down to, I don't even know where do they play in Madison? I think they do. I guess I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Soccer, not for me. I'm a baseball guy, softball guy. Got that coming up tomorrow as we kind of foreshadowed. Oakfield, Campbellsport, Waupun, Manawa, Oconto, and Poinette. A 6-team tournament over at Oakfield. Jeff will be on the West Diamond with Waupun, Oakfield, and Manawa. We'll go with Manawa. Yes, Manawa, because Oconto, Poinette, and Campbellsport will be on the East Diamond with me and Gage Runty down there, who was on the portable today, as well as Kaya. They did a fantastic job, as always, here from Mulder Field. Cam, number one, main camera, portable, color guy for a reason, because he's the doctor out of Campbell University. at about 6'2", 6'3".
Don't tell him the weight.
I stopped myself. This was a great day once again, and feels beautiful up here now. The temperature dropped a little bit. The wind blowing quite strong as we wrap up here. As we always do on Jeff's live streams, we always end in a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a beautiful day to cover your creation here in the athletics here at CWC. I want to make sure that you watch over everybody as they travel home and heal over any athletes that are injured with your healing hand. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Cameron Hatcher, Gage Runty, and Kaya here from Mulder Field. The Crusaders pick up their 11th victory of the season and their 7th conference victory to improve to 7-1 in the Flyweight Conference. We will see you tomorrow in Oakfield for some softball. Thank you, everybody. God bless, and have a great night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.